the Royal Daily Tea YouTube channel. Please be advised all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only, based 100% on my own opinion, my own theories, and my own research. All of my information can be found on the public domain and falls under the fair use guidelines. Please feel free to do your own research. Hi everyone, it's Michelle and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. I have been extremely under the weather, so I apologize in advance for my extra croaky voice today and for the large amount of humming air conditioners that are probably going to happen during this video. I live in Texas and I have about 13 AC units right outside my bedroom window. I'm a lucky gal. So I do apologize in advance if there is a lot of outside noise, but hey, it's summertime, folks. Nothing I could do about it here in Texas. But you guys, I got some big news. Apparently I've made it, y'all. I've made it here on YouTube. That's right, I am a big star because I'm in good company. Apparently Russell Brand also just put out a message on his channel about the same kind of scammers that were impersonating him, asking his followers to click and sign off on another app that they won some kind of contest. So apparently I'm in good company, y'all. I've made it. I've made it on the YouTube streets, y'all. I'm famous. Woohoo! I'm like an extremely small creator, so the fact that I'm in company with Russell Brand, but I think we finally got them shut down. I haven't heard anything else, so let's hope that they've gone away. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with y'all that the scammers are out, and I'm sure they're probably going to hit some of your other favorite royal commentators, so be on the lookout. I can probably tell you that none of the royal commentators that I know would have you join Telegram, that type of thing. So just beware of the scammers, y'all. They're out and about. But now let's get into some hot Royal Daily Tea. Today we're going to focus on the news about Netflix is really putting the squeeze on the Sussexes to produce the goods. Now we all know that the real reason why these Sussexes were even signed to Netflix in the first place was for the royal tea. They wanted the gossip, the behind the scenes, but Harry was giving all the goods to Oprah and to Apple TV on the Me You Can't See and on the Dak Shepard podcast. I'm sure Netflix was like, save it for the show, son. Put a lid on it. Save it for Netflix. But, Harry and Meghan were out there selling it for free, and now you can't take it back. You've given the goods. You've given the goods for free. I mean, don't these two grifters know anything? You always got to get the money first, honey. You get the money before the honey. You don't give the honey for free. I mean, Meghan, that's 101 grifter. Did you miss that day in class? Y'all gave all the goods for free. Supposedly, you didn't get paid, wink, wink. But I'm sure Netflix is not thrilled with you. So according to an inside consultant who spoke with the Daily Mail, they're saying that the Netflix executives are putting on the squeeze for Harry and Meghan to produce the goods when they go to the Platinum Jubilee next month. Now we know that they're bringing their children, or so they said. Again, we believe it when we see it, right? Of course. That they're going to happily be there to represent Her Majesty and celebrate her great accomplishment. And we're not going to be on the balcony. We're okay with that. We didn't want to be on the balcony. Oh no, not us. We like to stay in the background, said the Sussexes never. But according to Omid Scobie, he made it seem like, well, we didn't really want to be on the balcony, y'all. We're just there to celebrate, my grandma, Her Majesty. We're just there to bask in the background. We're just going to go fall in the back and roll around in the royal curtains while everyone else is on the balcony. We're just going to play back here and make sure there's no dust on the floor because we're wallflowers. That's us. We don't like attention at all. If anyone believes that, I mean, really, that they didn't want to be on the balcony, what is the point of going? Exactly. Sitting on the sofa? Nah. That's not these two, folks. This is not the civil servants in tiaras. These are not the background Bettys, okay? So I love the fact that Omid Scobie put out, well, they didn't really want to be on the balcony anyway, but they're just going to be supportive because they're really good at that, supporting other people. without putting themselves first, apparently. Maybe they do that in private, just not publicly. I don't know. So, yeah, so I mean, it's no surprise that Netflix is like, we want the goods. We want the behind the scenes, exclusive, unique content that no one else is going to have about the Platinum Jubilee. We want to be a fly on the wall and we want some royal drama, is basically what they're saying. Well, the Queen has definitely put the royal kibosh on that. There's a big, ring of steel and security measures made to make sure that there are no cameras. Probably have to check your cell phone out the door. You can't trust these two grifters not to have a recording device. There's a lot of different hidden cameras and things you can do. And let's be honest, most of the royal family is going to be like sticking to the weather and then avoiding them like the plague, because nobody wants to be caught in a confrontation or a conversation that's going to be repeated to the public at another event and, of course, misquoted. Nobody trusts these two shysters. But again, Netflix thinks they're going to get the goods. Now, according to this inside source who spoke to the Daily Mail, they said that, Frogmore Cottage is considered a private residence for Harry and Meghan. So therefore, Netflix is allowed to film there because it's not a public event and doesn't have anything to do with the Platinum Jubilee. So therefore, they can film private footage with Harry and Meghan at Frogmore Cottage behind the scenes. I mean, what exactly are they going to film? Oh, here is our third guest bathroom. And look, here's you, Jenny, making a glass of lemonade. I mean, what the hell are they going to film that's interesting behind the scenes? Unique perspectives of what's happening at the, royal family's greatest moment in history. Harry and Meghan speak and share their secrets from their sofa at Frogmore Cottage, where nothing is happening. Stay tuned. I mean, really, what the hell are these two going to share that's going to be so insightful, right? They can't exactly film anything at any public event or family private event because it's not allowed. So are they going to be doing their secret confessionals like they do from the Housewives, where Meghan's sitting on the couch, Kate was a little bitchy to me today and she wasn't very friendly and I didn't like that, so I'm going to have to invite her over for tea and we're going to have to discuss how she made me cry a couple years ago during my wedding preparations. Is it going to be like the secret confessionals of the reality stars? Seriously, there's nothing happening at Frogmore Cottage that's going to be interesting to anyone, anywhere. Now, we all know that they are filming the secret reality show. It is a known fact. Whether it has come out and been announced, we all know that is the real reason why they got the deal with Netflix. It wasn't Pearl, and it wasn't the Heart of Invictus. Those are what you call fluffer, filler pieces, kind of part of their little 5-year portfolio that's not going to make it 5 years. It's already been 2 years, and they have produced zilch to this point, and one of them has already been axed. They don't have a lot to offer Netflix. And, the Heart of Invictus, it's a nice, heartfelt sentiment, but everyone knows already who won the game. It's not hard. You can watch some of the videos online. So people waiting 6 months to watch the Heart of Invictus that already happened, is it going to be a ratings bonanza? I don't know, but I don't think so. And I don't think it's going to be enough to save their contract. Spotify's about ready to ditch them. Her little podcast show that they're going to be micromanaging, by the way, and they're going to have final right of refusal. Megsy's got to love that. Her financial freedom isn't really that free anymore, is it, Megsy? You actually got to work for your dollar bill, kind of like the rest of us. Yeah, this whole thing ain't working out for you, honey, but hey, hang on to it. Hang on to it. So now we have Spotify, who's going to be micromanaging the hell out of Meghan, and let's be honest, we're secretly loving that, aren't we? The micromanaging control queen is now being controlled. Hilarious. I'm sorry. It's called karma. I gotta laugh because she's pissing some vinegar over that one. But anyway, so now little micromanager Meghan is being micromanaged to death to make that dollar bill from Spotify, and they gotta hope it works because they got to keep the lights on over there in their 14 bathrooms at Monteshitshow, right? So now Netflix is like, you better get us the goods, son, or you're out, because we're having financial problems.
You know, we've already ditched Pearl because that was a royal turd. I'm sorry, but it wasn't a pearl. It was a turd. Heart of Invictus, it's going to be okay. But we want the goods or we're done with you. You've embarrassed us. It's been 2 years and we hired you for one reason. And where's the content? So, of course, this is the biggest event in the UK royal history, the Platinum Jubilee, marking Queen Elizabeth II as the longest ruling monarch in their history. And pretty much, she will be the second longest ruling monarch in history of the world. After her Platinum Jubilee, she will be moved from the third spot to the second spot, right under King Louis XIV, as the longest ruling monarch in the world ever of all recorded time. And that is huge. So of course they need Harry and Meghan to get, the goods, get the gossip. Let's get the royalty behind the scenes. But the problem is they're going to be kiboshed. Security is going to be really tight and nobody's going to be talking to them. Nobody trusts them. So it's going to be very interesting what they're going to pull out of their hat. We all know it's a reality show. They've been filming for 2 years. Every time they go somewhere, it's a photographer and a camera crew. A camera crew. Why would a camera crew be following them? They follow them for their fake mini royal tour of New York City, for the Intrepid, where she wore the royal revenge dress. Then they did the, Vax Live, and now the Heart of Invictus. I mean, everywhere these two go, there is a camera crew that everyone just ignores and acts like we don't know who they are, they don't exist. But we all know it's for Netflix. It's for a reality show. And again, I'm hoping it's like the Jessica Simpson type of reality show, Anna Nicole Smith. I would love to see that. Love to see all the real drama behind the scenes at Monteshitshow. But we know we're not going to get that. It's going to be a combination of finding freedom and escaping the palace, that beautiful gem of a lifetime train wreck movie. And it's going to put those two narratives together from the brain of Harry and Meghan, how they see themselves into the world and how they think that we see them out to the world. These two are the most unaware individuals that I've ever seen in my life. It's going to be a comedy. They're going to make it a drama, but it's going to be a comedy because it's going to be full of so much PR, Disney, fake fluff. Again, it's going to be Finding Freedom meets Escaping the Palace. I honestly, I would watch the reality show just for the sheer train wreck of it. You know it's bad, but you can't look away. You can't look away. You want to look away. I think there's going to be a lot of secondhand embarrassment that we're going to suffer. Again, I've suffered secondhand embarrassment for them like every day, but I think the reality show is just going to be secondhand embarrassment. It's going to be the chicken of the sea, Jessica Simpson all over again. And let's be honest, that was one of the greatest moments in reality TV, even though it was a complete train wreck when she thought it was chicken and not tuna. So Meghan, I hope you have one of those gems in your reality show because, honey, you're going to need it. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Harry and Meghan are going to be able to get the goods to make the Netflix executives happy? And do you think that their contract is really going to last the 5 years? Now, when they originally signed the contract, they were having this really huge amount, like $100 million contract. Well, I think it's more like multi-millions and not really 100 million because as we know, the streaming giant Netflix is having some major issues right now. They can't afford to pay people like Harry and Meghan that type of money, especially when they don't produce the goods. I say they're lucky if they get a couple million here or there. Honestly, for the Heart of Invictus, maybe 1 or 2 million. That's it, guys. They're not getting $50 million for that. And we all know Pearl's already in the dustbin. So this reality show, you better pull out the goods. There's not going to be a lot of private behind-the-scenes salacious gossip unless you're just going to sit there and make it up like you did for Oprah. Again, it worked for them the first time. Maybe it'll work again the second time. But I think people are finally, 2 years later, finding out these two don't tell the truth. So anyways, leave me your thoughts, guys, down below. Let me know if you think that this super secret reality show is going to be a hit. And stay tuned for the Royal Daily Tea Extras. Hey guys, and thank you for staying for the Royal Daily Tea Extras. So today I got a lovely photograph and email from Patricia, and she shared that she bought 2 pairs of the sunglasses that were in my store. She bought one for herself and one for her mother for Mother's Day. How cute is that? And she sent me a lovely email. She said, love your channel and how you present your information. I wanted to share a pic from my past Mother's Day. I bought 2 pairs of your sunglasses from your Amazon store and gave one to my mom as a present. They look great and my mom loved them. Thank you so much for all you do and for putting up a great selection in your store. Love, Patricia. Thank you, guys. Here is a photo of Patricia and her mom. I cropped it. These ladies look like they would just be so much fun. They look like they're on a beautiful beach vacation. So ladies, thank you so much for sending me the photograph, and I hope that you enjoy the sunglasses. Now, there has been some more orders in the store, and I'm very excited for you guys to get your products, and hopefully you'll share it with me. You can send me an email, royaldailytea@gmail.com, if you would like to send me a photograph of your product, because I always shop my store, and I love to hear feedback from you guys. And again, I apologize. I've been really sick, and I do have a family member who is in the hospital, so I have not been able to update my Patreon account or my blog, but I hope to get that up very, very soon. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Please be sure you like, share, and subscribe because it really helps me out. And as always, I just thank you for being here. And stay tuned, guys. There will be another video coming up soon. Thanks, guys.